Animosities. Where to begin? Well,
Animosity is...
Animosity is...
Animosity is...
What is animosity? That's a big question, though.
Animosity, when you get down to it, is an opportunity.
Definitely a stepping stone for the game industry.
A service provider for game developers specifically, where they can all come together and join together to assemble and create games that they've always wanted to make.
We want it to be an organic process of making innovative games, not trying to force someone by saying, you have this huge budget. So that's pretty much what Animosity is. We try and make sure that people can make the games they want to make with as little stress as possible, because we know these people are passionate about what they do, and we want to give them the tools to do it.
Animosity is a little bit of everything. We do publishing, we do developing, and it's a service provider as well. But it's also more than those three things. It's not a blank slate. There's no established definition of what Animosity is, because it's something new. And that's what we want it to be. We want it to be a new type of company to enter this industry. We want it to be the first of hopefully many types of companies like this. You know, competition's okay because we're competing to give everybody the chance to make their dreams a reality, and that's fine with me, really.
I'm project lead on a game called Pebble Pets, which is going to be an iOS title released soon. It's difficult, but I also think I've learned more from this project and working with people than I have from any university class. I think because in universities there's syllabuses, there's rules you have to follow, and the professors are kind of there to help you out, but here we're on our own. We have to make it work. We've got to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and really get it done. We have some really talented members. There's Ashley, who's also a member of Animosity with me. She's our concept artist. She does fantastic work. We have a couple animators, Tiffany and Nishan, as well as Michael, and they've done all the animation in the game, and there's been some struggles there, but we've still got it done. The game's getting ready to be released, and it's been a long road, but I think all of us have really learned a lot. I think that Animosity is going to help a lot of people because we help out the little guy. This is not about helping out big companies, although I'm sure we're not opposed to that, but for people that may not have had the same educational opportunities or financial opportunities, this offers them a chance to get into the industry where normally they would not have had that chance.
One of the first games that we were trying to produce through Animosity was called Pebble Pets. It's an iOS app game, and I did a lot of the art for it, a lot of the character art and stuff like that, so it was really fun too. Animosity is an opportunity for starting off gamers. I think that right now with the industry as it is, people are trying really hard to push out games, and a lot of them aren't being seen. So right now Animosity is trying to give everyone a voice and try to get everyone's games out there so people can see them, and just try to further the industry, basically.
I'm the lead designer of Mycoda. When we first started the project, we were really just starting off a board game we had made the year before, the previous. So when we started it, it's a turn-based strategy game, kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics. There aren't many games like that right now, but if I had gone to a regular publisher for this, they would have said it wasn't marketable. It's not a mainstream game, it's an indie game. The best thing about Animosity is that we're giving everyone who has an idea, who has anything, the guy sitting in his basement, the guy that graduated college, didn't really get a job in the industry, is working retail somewhere or something. They come to us with an idea, and maybe they don't know where they can pick up an artist, a programmer, or whatever. But they've got this concept, this idea, this great design in their head, and we want to help them get it out there to the world. And through our Helix program, we'll link you up with designers, programmers, whatever your team needs to get your game to fruition.
I'm Noah Brewster. I'm the lead designer on UAV. It's a mobile game. It's a flight simulator, kind of in an open world environment where you get to field test a military unmanned aerial vehicle or drone. It's kind of a comment on the recent problems that have been happening overseas with drones and collateral damage, I guess, that those are causing. So that's really the reason that I was inspired to make it and I'm making it. Right, production on it's going very well so far. It should be out by August. It uses tilt controls. It's going to be on Android tablets and the iPad primarily. We'll see if we can't scale it down for the smaller screens later. Unity is a 3D game development engine. I chose to use it because it's very easy to pick up and learn, and it proved to be a better choice over UDK, or the Unreal Development Kit, for what I was trying to accomplish with UAV.
The Helix service is a service tool for developers, whether they be indie, professional, maybe they've never even made a video game before, but they have a great idea, or they have the skills and they want to get involved. This is a tool that maps all of those people, puts them together into teams, and gives them the tools that they may not have access to because of price, because of hardware, maybe hardware limitations. We give them everything that they need to get their games done. When I was in Lexington, Kentucky, I was with a small indie development team, and what was really interesting was that there's a lot of programmers, and they had, fantastic games. There was probably like 10 games coming out of a small group of game designers up there. They had no art. They had absolutely no art. And when I come down to Lexington, Kentucky, there are tons of indie teams in Lexington, outside of SCAD, outside of what we're doing at Animosity, and none of them have adequate programmers. So what the Helix service does is it would match up both of those groups of people. And right now it's doing just that.
Animosity has developed a certain system, and it's called the Helix service. And the Helix service was specifically designed to allow people to join together from all areas of the world. It is a free system, and we did that intentionally because not everybody has thousands of dollars to buy Maya or buy Unity, and that's why we offer this service. So people come to us, right, and they sign up, they sign some submission forms, some personality tests and things like that, and we link them to a game, a potential game that they would be interested on based upon their type of personality. Basically, we match gamers up and with talent, different types of talent, so they can make their games. Throughout this process, we give them programs that they need to get the games done, the marketing money that they need to get the games done, a unique production system that we developed called Foresight. This system will allow people to be able to develop games in a very fast amount of time. 5 to 7 months for smaller games, and it's developed for larger games too. Take about a year to year and a half, 2 years, that's fine. And on top of that subject, we don't push anybody in terms of telling them how long it should take to get their game done either. We give them the tools they need, and we work with them the entire way. And when they get the game done, they get the game done. We give them some rewards for hitting certain milestones, but if they don't hit it, there's no punishment. We want to make sure that they get their game done, and to the point that they like it. They have to like the game. It's not our opinions that are influencing their game. It's theirs. It's their game. We don't want to give them something they don't want.